So in this video, I'm just gonna give you a little heads up. You guys don't know what this whole thing is about. So me, KJ12, BuffKirby / Jeremy and Carlos made a new world on Minecraft, basically splitting up some lands, trading with each other, and all that other stuff. And Teotwawki or Cathal, he made a new land. He called it Yugo. He had two extra people, and wanted to add a third one to his land to, kind of help him build and all that. Nice to have more people. And BuffKirby and KJ12 didn't like that, so there was a whole argument going on, and so eventually this went to court in our Minecraft world, where the kingdoms are. This is basically the court case for some stuff for the freedom of that one member that wants to get into that area, the Yugo kingdom. So yeah, just a heads up. I know, like, if you guys watch this video straight up without any context, it'd just be very confusing. Pretty soon I might record this like kingdom thing later on. When an arena is built, I'll definitely record then. But for now, enjoy this video. I do have another court video. I might post it if you guys like this video. So I'll see you guys there.
Albion walked in and the music just stopped. There.
Mr. Waffle.
Call.
Mr. Waffle.
No formality, bruh?
Call Sama. Jeremy Sama. Wait.
Fuck, my head
Carlos
took a
Sama.
my curtain.
Hello. Alright, I think we all know why we're here today, and then
Absolutely.
the court ruling of the residentials of everyone's land. Everyone here will have a chance to speak. Mr. Cathal here will be the first to speak and state his...
I wish to go last, Your Honor. I want to hear the other sides.
That is fair. Will anyone want to step up first and state their case?
Yeah, I will. Albion, thanks for volunteering, man. You're such a legend, Albion. Always first to
No,
volunteer.
no. I'll volunteer. No, Jeremy, you can volunteer.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Carlos, I think you got the stand.
Alright. I guess I'll speak with the statement. Mr. Cathal here is against the court's ruling of having more than two people in a residential area. And you may state your cases and reason as to why after. But I would just like to read out our contract of residence, which means each respective community can have a residential population of up to 2 additional members.
Your Honor, I do not remember signing this contract in our first court meeting.
Hey, on the podium.
I will admit I did not bring this contract up at the time. I did not.
Therefore, the rule is void. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Case closed.
This is why we're here today, to sign this contract. The reasons behind these contracts is, as one of the 3 first rulers of this land, we wanted there to be many diversity within the 9 individual areas.
There's absolute diversity, Your Honor. Dylan is Chinese, Your Honor. Arthur is a Polak. There's quite a diverse land.
In addition to that, if all residents from the respective land contribute in the war, it would be unfair to whoever they're going against, who may not have the equal amount of numbers of people.
Your Honor,
Now,
there is a saying, Your Honor, all is fair in love and war. I don't think the Germans were complaining when the Russians bum-rushed them in World War II.
But in order to start a war, there needs to be 2 sides agreed, and no one's gonna want to agree if they see more than
Okay.
what the side has.
That is their problem.
So then there's no point in having a war.
Whoa. Everyone, let's calm down.
In this world, we run things a bit differently when it comes to war. We try to have some reasoning before we can get to that point, which is where we have an agreement system for all words.
Okay.
Now, so far,
I just want to, Your Honor, I just want to say this. From here on out, I will talk when I'm questioned.
That is fine. As of right now, as of last night, the shopping district of the hub has begun. And the reason for the shopping district was actually to be a reason for the separate lands to come together at the hub and find some way to work together, whether it's selling the products to help someone else out or buying the products for their own well-being. Now, with the progressment of Yugo, we are how can I put this? All right, we've seen what you've done with just 3 people, or with just 2 additional people, and you've done a lot within a short amount of time, and that's all right. But with an addition of 1 or even more, what would be the need for you guys to head to the hub to purchase things from other players if you can go and collectively get them yourself with the amount of people you have?
Well, Your Honor,
yes.
My land is quite landlocked. As you know, it is a mountainous region. So we lack certain credentials, as we lack livestock, we lack fish, we lack a fair amount of resources. We have an abundance of stone, wood, and we are willing to trade that. We haven't set up shop yet. We were going to, but first I wanted to put a roof over my men's heads.
I understand that, but now here's the thing. The court ruling when it comes to land is the only time you're not permitted to get resources from another land if it's already claimed. How would the court know if you guys aren't heading to the nearest swamp biome that isn't claimed and getting slime yourselves? Or heading to the nether where nothing's claimed and getting blaze rods yourselves?
Because, Your Honor, I like to think I'm an honest, trustworthy man. None of my men have stepped out of boundaries. Dylan has been mining on our own turf. Arthur has just started building his settlement on one of the neighboring mountains alongside JJ. We have not went on other lands unless asked for, as I am here now in this court. So I just want to say that I have them on a tight leash.
Alright, that is a good thing. Now, with the shopping system now up and running as of last night,
put the Glock away, bro.
Fuck.
we only have 2 shops up at the moment, with his coming soon, and Jeremy here, who may open his eventually during his suffering. Now, when it comes to the number of players, there's a question with the shopping, and this can be decided within your own ruling as well. We haven't gotten to this point, but we're thinking, or we're pondering on this subject right now, as if how would your shopping work? Would you allow each and every one of your members to have their own individual shops?
No, Your Honor.
No.
One collective shop.
One collective shop. Now, you do know you can open more than one shop. You're not just
We are fine with one collective.
Alright.
We already know what we're going to sell. Potatoes and wood.
Okay. Now, if you would like to open more shops, that is fine. But if it comes to the point where one of your members may want to open their own shop, you would have to decide if you get half the profit from their shop, since they're within your
We're a communist state.
Alright. Okay.
They will keep their profits.
Your Honor, if he's communist, I'm a fascist.
Your Honor, I declare war on the new Newell.
Your Honor, Cal.
Okay. That has went over most of what the contract of residence would be. Now, originally, the main agreement between the 3 beginners, but I would have to say 2 since one of our members, Albion, may have, hit his head along the way. But we wanted there.
Your Honor, what is the meaning behind that? I don't quite follow.
What the original plan for this settlement was that everyone would have their own land so that they could be separate, and then we'd come together at the hub. Now, I don't mind you keeping Dylan and JJ within Yugo, but I would like to reason with you as to why would you, if you would like to leave Arthur have his own land. You guys could have your partnerships right off the bat. I would allow that. You guys can work together, but I'm trying to reason with you to not have an additional member of Yugo.
Your Honor, Arthur has already started construction on our mighty castle. He has made a bridge, a mighty bridge, And I feel like his labors, the fruits of his labors, would have just gone to waste. He is a young boy. He has just started off in the world. No resources to his name, besides his bare hands that are already bloodied from the good work he's doing. I don't want to let him go off into the wild.
That is true, Your Honor. We never gave him the privilege.
Get off my fucking dick!
Your Honor, I think we should just... I'm with you on the rule. I think we should just kick out Arthur as soon as possible.
So, I understand the hard work that your new member may have put in, and it is partially my fault for not getting this court ruling in as soon as possible. However, it is fine. You can give him the materials and help him out if he was in his own land within a partnership. You can help him out. You can stick with him until he's settled.
Your Honor, I had a conversation with my men, and I think it's in their best interest. I did not say this to them. They feel safe there. They want to stay. That is their home. If they wanted to make a new land, they could have told me, but I've always asked them, do you want to join? And it's been greeted with yeses so far from the 3 members I hold. They haven't wanted to make their own land. I'm giving them freedom within the Yugo territory to build. I would like to read out a pact that me and my colleagues have made in our most recent meeting. It is the Warsaw Pact. We will not separate our bond that we have created. This land has forged our relationships and our outlooks. The higher-ups want to break us. This document hereby declares the unification of Yugoslavia, and its spirit will not be split. Signed, Cathal, Dylan, JJ, and Arthur in their own fine print, Your Honor.
That is, I respect that.
I declared the 4th grade ninja war. Pulled an Obi to
It is nice to see that your people all agreed on that pact. However, we still need to decide altogether if we would allow for Yugo to specifically have an extra member, which would
Your
not
Honor,
coincide with every other community or nation to have only additional 2 members. Why should we have Yugo be special to that ruling and have...
Your Honor, as I recall, when me, JJ, and Dylan were in court, there was no mention of limits put on the residency of land. Nothing, in fact, was mentioned in that court about land and about how many people...
I understand that is 100% my fault, my undoing, and that is for the fact that the courthouse was, as you know, just finished yesterday. The contracts were just all signed yesterday, and this contract today was still in discussion between mainly the 2 first leaders, and as well as the other one standing to your right. However, at the time, I was not able to get this contract out as we were still thinking about it, and I was not expecting for Yugo to gain so many people in such a fast and short period of time.
Your Honor, this is like a man setting up shop on land and having no further laws about it, and someone saying, that's illegal, you cannot set up there. Without any further written documents or any further mention. I think this is absolute blasphemy. I feel like this just came out of the blue. I feel like me and my comrades are being restricted. We have not done anything... No, hold on, Your Honor. We have not done anything suspicious. We have not declared war. I have traded with Jeremy and Albion. Both. I'd even go as far to say that there is good relationship between the lands. Now, Your Honor, if this rule does come to pass, I don't foresee good things. This is not a threat, this is just advice.
May we have a break for the court right now? Like a 3-minute break.
Sorry.
Okay, a break. There's a break right now.
I'm sure cocaine is legal, right?
No.
Or is that a rule as well? Well, I'm going to jail, so...
Hold up. Give me 1 second here. So, what's the plan here? What should we do?
Well, first, we're gonna let... Cathal has already stated his statements. I've already said mine. Now, the next phase of action is to let both of you add in your intel and reason with Cathal as to why we should allow Yugo to have an extra member if no more additional member limit.
And the thing is, he's not coming off about it like strong, but it's still like the fact that it's kind of like it's still too much. Like he has two, and that's enough. That for now, obviously, we don't have like 20 people that can join and fill up the lands for us. That's kind of like what we intended when we began this world, basically. And like, there's the option for Arthur to go with you or claim his own land. But the fact is that he just wants them all to be there, and then there's no point of the shopping systems or anything. And like, although they may not have all the resources, then like there's barely any like social networking in that sense of meaning.
Right now, the shopping district at the hub, which is one of the main reasons for a connection between all lands, is suffering, as we can see, as there's only 2 shops at the moment, and their shop that they're going to be adding in is mainly going to be potatoes and their services, which we need to discuss at a different point in time.
May I speak to Call while you guys talk to kind of
you're gonna go up and speak in a little bit, and then
I'm just trying to get his opinion on everything on this, just to see where his head game is at, so he doesn't like blow up in the middle of court.
All right, you can go talk to him on the other side, like the station over there.
Punch me.
All right, hey Call, you're doing great right now. I think it's going okay from what they're saying. You still with me?
Albion, I heard them. I just wanted to peep into the conversation. They fear your loyalty. Now, I just want to say this. I have counter arguments. The more people on my side means more profit for them.
How do you,
I think this is ridiculous.
Okay.
This rule would not exist if they had the people I have.
Yeah, I'm going up first, so you got, give me some positive views of the, 4th member of Yugo.
Well, more resources when we step up shop, so therefore they can have plenty of resources. This will be recycled when we have to buy our resources, and since we're a communist state, no money will be given out. Everyone has to pay for their own thing, so 4 people buying from products is profit for them. It is absolute profit.
We can create
Me and Dylan alone have been giving iron to support Carlos's industry.
I do have an idea, and I need your opinion on this. A tax system.
Okay, I do agree, but Albion, I'm serious about declaring war.
I know. I'm trying to calm you down right now, because I understand your frustration here. I am frustrated too.
No, like, I'm gonna go up to the podium when they call me, and if they say, if the rule isn't passed, you're gonna look back in the back seat, me stand up proud. I declare war on all the great nations. I'm serious.
Oh, Dylan just shows up at the, or like Dylan and Arthur just show up at the front.
Arthur and Dylan just show up.
All right, I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna declare the tax system. I think it's ridiculous. I understand. I'm trying to reason with them.
There's been nothing negative. They're just jealous of our progress. You know, Albion, because you've been in the parties when they've joined. I've always asked, do you want to join the Yugo? And it's always been yes.
I think they're just baffled. Or not baffled, though. They don't know what to do.
It's bullshit, really, quite frankly.
Yeah.
They act like we have an abundance of resources. We don't.
Yeah. Let's get back to our seats. I'm gonna let them.
No, I'm not ready. I need more to talk about, bro. I'm serious about declaring war. I will declare.
Honestly.
Because I just don't understand. Like, why is this going through? We haven't done anything negative.
Honestly, from where it's going, I think we should just start preparing.
I am preparing. What do you think my men have been doing? I've been building secret entrances, castle walls.
So, let's just evaluate our people.
Ridiculous.
Kamui, JJ, Time Stop
Dylan, Amaterasu me, and Arthur wants something to jump high.
Okay, so if this happens, because I was never aware of this rule, so
they question your loyalty.
They do question my loyalty to the.
And they're saying because I'm going easy head into it that it's somehow suspicious.
Do you remember that time that what's it called? I think I was inside your house, and I said, I was just like, just hiding out with the commands, and they said,
Yeah.
oh, so you want to join Yugo? And I'm like, oh, could I? And it's like, you're gonna have to relinquish your land though, and I'm like, oh no. So they gave me that option to be the 4th member into the Yugo. So technically, this wasn't thought of.
You can bring that up.
Yeah.
You can bring that up. You see me on the stand. I was saying, like, we are literally doing nothing negative
Yeah.
in the slightest. I don't know why Jeremy's against us.
I don't know. I think he wasn't ready for all this. I think
because this came out of Carlos's ass.
yeah.
JJ and Jay can join, and he wouldn't be mad if they wanted to join him. Not one bit. He's just mad that he literally said this. The amount of progress that Yugo made. What would happen if one member or more joined? He's jealous about the progress.
Yeah.
He only has one little house. All of you only have one little house. Well, we have a castle on a mountain with my stone face on it.
Yeah. Alright.
I don't understand. I think this is blasphemous. I read out the pact.
Yeah. Alright.
And Arthur's just spawned in, but they want to kick him out. This
Oh.
clearly means they're only thinking of Arthur because he's the most recent to join.
Yeah.
I'm saying my bad, I didn't think of it, bro. But you never mentioned it for the hours that we were playing.
Yeah. I think. You guys ready?
What
Alright.
happened?
We just talked about some.
Do I unmute them?
Yeah.
Fuck! I keep doing view profile.
The breaking is.
Tom, hold up.
Oh, hold up.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
The break is over. We will now discuss both sides. If Jeremy or Alvin would like to come up and state what they think about either argument, you may go up to the stand now. Don't be shy. Come on.
You could do it.
Hello?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. You may speak about what you think about both sides of this case.
So I'm kind of in agreement with like, not adding an additional member, just for the fact that in the beginning we kind of intended for there to be like the 9 pieces of land and 1 person for each land, and to be able to open up their different shops. So like, if we were to keep adding more people to just one land, then there'd be no point of like, oh well, this is my land and this is your land, and there's no point of like trading as much because they have most things. And then it gets to the point where signing off for war, there'd be no point because nobody's gonna really want to go up against someone who has like 4. So I mean, we have the option to not give up, like let Arthur go on to Albion's side and join him, or claim his own piece of land, and obviously they can still have their alliances and stuff and trade routes and blah. But when it comes to war and that type of stuff, I don't think it should be a thing.
Alright, well said. Mr. Tio, is there anything you want to add on to that? You may step up to the stand.
I do, but I don't want to step up to the stand just yet. I want to hear Albion's. I just want to say the argument that you intended makes no sense to me because this was never mentioned to me, nor my fellow comrade. Well, this and that. It doesn't make any sense that you're just saying right now. It's like, oh well, we intended. It's like, no, you didn't, because you didn't tell us.
Yeah.
Then there's no point in I intended. That's like me crashing my car and me saying, oh, I intended to drive on the road. Like that makes no
We didn't
sense.
expect for everyone else to join so quickly. Like
I'm
we didn't.
pretty sure I did mention the first time I joined that more people will be joining. And you said nothing about it.
We were gonna. Well, when you said that, we thought we meant like for
Jeremy,
everyone
I'm not psychic.
All right.
I cannot read minds.
Let's calm down.
I'm telling you.
Let's calm down here.
Alright, let's hear Albion's statement.
I do understand where you're coming from. Both Carlos and Jeremy. I know it's a lot to take in. 4 members already on the 4th day.
4 including me.
Yep. But I do want to mention the positives here, and a new system that I had an idea for to put in. Now, the 4th member means more product for their stuff, and more iron for us. And now I wanna implement a tax system.
Tax system.
A tax system. So whatever money all our shops make, we can put it in, or like I think a little bit inside a master chest. Basically, collecting taxes from all the shops. So imagine if Yugo were to make 15 sacks of iron in a week, then we'd get like 20% of the iron.
The rich get taxed higher. It's basic economy.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So there's that plus of gaining more iron and gaining our riches. So I'd say this isn't a bad idea. I will say this again. I do understand where you're coming from. You guys are. This has just came out of nowhere. We weren't ready for this. Like more members, 4 members, and they're already gaining like higher places. They've built a castle already. They've gotten more materials than us, but it is our fault because we weren't prepared for this. So I want to say I think we should just let this slide for now, and implement the tax system to kind of help us out. But for any other future incidents like this, I think we should just allow 2 people. Like if Jade were to bring like 2 friends, like Brian or something, she would only allow 2 people in her thing. I think we should just view this today as a hiccup from all of us except Yugo because they just joined. And I do feel bad for Arthur because my man started off with bare hands. We never gave him the option to start off with. As you could see, Arthur is wearing raggedy clothes and raggedy red bottoms.
Raggedy?
I'm talking about his armor.
Sorry.
He is wearing pure leather, and I'm just saying, I think there is an upside to this, and we should view this as a hiccup.
Okay, and Mr. Cathal, is there anything you want to add on before we make our final?
I feel like the tax system could be discussed further, as it is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to say. I feel like he was spot on. We are being treated like the blacks in the 1960s.
What the fuck did you say that?
Okay, we'll definitely discuss the tax system on a later time. As of right now, we will sign the contract to allow Yugo to have.
Hold up, where's my talk?
You said you didn't have anything else to add.
Well, no, I thought I was supposed to go up to the stand.
Oh, well, you can come up to the stand now, yeah.
Move aside, loser. So, I just want to bring up a few points, and some are in conjunction with Albion. I feel like we are being penalized because my nation grew to such a point, but I can't help but see that the same thing could happen, as he gave an example for Jade and some lad, I forget the name, that they could join up. I think that could possibly well happen, and most likely will happen. But I foresee, like, if Carlos, let's just say now, that you, Jeremy, and Albion join forces, and I feel like I wouldn't implement such a law. I feel like land is supposed to be inhabited by many people, not just one. And even then, if it's just like 2 people, including another person, I don't understand that. Now that's one point. My second point is product and profit. I like to call it PP. So, since we have more men working that we accumulate a lot of product. That can go into our shop, where we can sell the product, where we can get profit from you, and that will be recycled into your shops. Your Honor, I have a question for you. Have me and Dylan not supported your shop?
Yes, you guys
quite
have.
a bit. We have. We have individually supported your shops with your slime balls, which we can't get. Or your ink sac, so I can write my daily journals. I cannot get this stuff in my land. There's not deep enough water for squids, not enough chickens for feathers, and there's not enough cows for leather. All my land has in livestock is sheep. So we don't have a lot of product, as you guys say. So I just wanted to make that part clear. My second part is, albeit I don't really fully agree with the tax system. I can see how it will avoid a lot of conflict, that we would get taxed higher. I understand that if it avoids me splitting with my comrades, I will happily take on the tax system. Another...
Now,
okay, go on. No, you go on.
You finish. You may
Well,
finish.
that was that point finished.
Okay, well, we may not have to do the tax system. I was just discussing something with Jeremy over there. We will allow for you to have an additional member. However, this may be Yugo's last member. And the case, you may split this upon yourselves and your people later on. But now, you did say when it comes to shops, you would have a collective shop before just having one shop. Now, instead of the tax system, just for the shopping district could progress even more. You could have I think it's best that not all 4 would have to have their own shops, but maybe 2 or 3 of your members could have their own.
Well, Your Honor, what we
shops
plan on
as well.
doing is having a retail shop.
Oh, okay.
We're
Well,
going to
I mean,
look into what product you guys have, and we're going to not sell that product to remove competition. Because there's already competition as is.
Well, no,
but-
what I mean is, when it comes to the shops, you don't all have to stick with just one shop. You could all have your own individual shops, and since they're all in Yugo, you can divide the profit up with however
Your Honor,
guys-
my members are economically retarded.
So then just give them.
That is true. Dylan cannot go up to 5.
I declare fucking war on Newell. Granted, this comes to my last point. There is the call of war. I know it seems like no one can declare war on me, and that's just too bad. Just get your bread up, though. It is unfortunate that I will not be able to partake in the beautiful war. That is very keen, but I have been looking into my war services, and I do deem them unfair, and I will take them down. Unless, I've been thinking about an alternative, that I sell my war fees as 1 person per fee. So if an army, like, say, Jeremy and Albion, were to fight, they can both bid for my members to fight for them. So say Albion bids Dylan. Then it'd be Dylan and Albion. Jeremy bids JJ.
We'd be
Jeremy and
purchasing
JJ.
the service of each member,
Yes.
basically. Uh-huh.
I think it'd be a good way to, Mikasa Sukasa. My murderers are yours.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
But
yeah.
that's only a possibility. I'm only looking into that. It's either that or closing down the war services altogether.
But if you were to continue with that, then that does sound fair, and that would be alright to pass.
We're also starving. I'm
That
struggling
is
to
true.
make a farm.
I
My
haven't seen
hands
a
are
single
shaking.
car out, and I think they've been living up on kelp. I'm convinced
snow.
that JJ was just drinking snow the other day.
That was piss. That's why the
That-
snow was yellow. It's filter.
That was piss, Your Honor.
Well, then,
I want to think of another point that I had in my head, but I don't really know. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it. Those are my points.
alright. Well, I will admit this was the court's little hiccup in the contract about the residential, so we will let this slide. We
Okay,
will be
thank
able
you.
to accept Arthur within the Yugo community, but no more after that. Now, if you would like to add in anyone else, you could have a partnership with them in their own land.
I will make the Iron Curtain, Your Honor.
And as of right now, officially, the rule of only having 2 additional members will be signed here. So any further,
So we're the exception?
you are the exception.
Well, Your Honor, maybe as an alternative, maybe make it so there can be 3 extra members. I
Well,
see
the-
that. I
the-
only see it fair.
Well, see, the reason why we weren't really prepared on the members was because at first we wanted everyone to claim their own land before adding in separate members for those nations. So at the moment, we never really thought anyone would have members yet. We thought
Okay,
everyone just claimed their
I
land.
understand. If you will.
Your Honor, I would like to start a race war with Teotwawki.
Your
he's
Honor,
been-
I would like to honor permission to use my nuclear bombs that I've been stockholding in my mountain.
Your Honor, I was not aware of this. I want to cancel my race war.
Huh?
Huh? Nothing.
Your Honor, I do want to mention something. I am convinced that Jeremy stole my diamonds, so since we're already here, I'd like to make a case.
Didn't steal your
Your
diamonds.
Honor, I am directly. No, Your Honor, I was directly involved in this, so because the product was my war services. I just wanted to mention that. But we'll finish that some other time. So, Your Honor, you were granting me the graceful proposition that I can have my members. Is that correct? Your Honor, you did a great thing today. You just avoided war against all nations. That was my backup. That was my backup plan.
Yeah, that's true. He wanted to do it.
I told Albion I was declaring war against everyone, including him.
Oh, okay.
So you just avoided war.
I was
You're a good
honestly
man,
afraid.
Your Honor.
I was honestly afraid for everyone. I was hoping this went well. That's why I told them to keep this cool.
You're a great man.
I'll keep that in mind.
That was beautiful.
Your Honor, it was nice doing business. I will return to my land with great news from my comrades, and hopefully they haven't starved to death.
Here's a gift from White Lotus due to the celebration. You said you didn't have leather, so because you're starting out.
This is our only food that we have. This is our month serving. Please.
What beautiful, Your Honor. This is truly beautiful.
This is a tool we use to help each other in dire times. Please take it.
Please,
Call.
You may take these for penetrating.
I do.
Those who.
We actually do need these. What the fuck?
Your Honor, Cathal, I do want to congratulate you on this new case. This is a whole new thing. You have just opened up a new door in the world of.
I'm crippled. I lost.
That is true. Thank you for opening the door with a service dog. I understand that you live in mountains and you do need a lot of pickaxes. Okay.
I do want to give this before I depart. This is the only potato rations we have as of now, and ironically enough, I have 3.
Oh.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, Cathal, I do understand that you live in a mountain and it's pretty hard to, you make a lot of pickaxes, so I think you deserve this more than I do. Congrats, Mr. Cathal.
Your Honor, I would like to establish trade routes as soon as possible, Your Honor. I'll see myself out.
Alvin, close that gate real quick.
I don't know if they want to come in.
I don't know why they're not coming in here.
I think they know we're trying to poison them.
So we get rid of the whole group.
Yeah, Yugo independence.
Yeah, okay.
They're not independent. What?
Yeah, think that you're independent, so we can destroy you later on. You're.
He says what he says.
I got an idea.
Just tell them what it is.
You're too.
Hey, Alfie!
This is where they all die. No more music. Where is it?
Alfie? What are you doing? Oh! Alfie!
This is a stick up. On your knees. On your knees. A truly magnificent court case. The Yugo prevailed and got their independence and the rule, or to keep Arthur in Yugo land. Thank you guys for watching this 38-minute video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe for more, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Oh wait, if you guys want to see more of the whole Teyvat kingdoms and all that, leave a like. I guess I don't know, a like, maybe 2 likes. I'll upload Teyvat stuff. See you guys in the next video.